Thank you very much, Greg Guzman, with today's starting lineups. He'll be our public address announcer for both games today. I'm John Arter along with Gene Young, ready to bring you the two games against Kalamazoo Valley Community College and the Jayhawks of Muskegon. The Jayhawks have their work cut out for them, Gene, today. They're 4-5 trying to even their record, but they're running against the 20th ranked nationally K-Valley Cougars.
Well, John, I looked at the roster, 6'3", 3 6-footers. It's a big, strong team, very physical. Jayhawks will have to play at top of their game to stay in this ball game.
The tip is won by the Cougars. They set up their offense. Adamski over to Leach. In the corner, long shot does not go for Kirk. Jayhawks rebound. Taylor Brown, top of the key. Weirda. Taylor Brown from the near side uses the board.
There's one of the most improved players you'll see in the league, John. She's a good one. Out of Grant, Michigan, 5'10" freshman.
Sewell off the front of the iron, rebounded by Brown.
Hey, Florida kid, let's go. Go hard, right now.
Taylor Brown working against Sewell. Little bounce pass in, down low, up and in by Rodriguez. An early 4-0 lead. Now the drive by Martinez draws a foul on Weirda.
Weirda saying never touched her.
Cougars the inbound underneath their own basket. Gene, we have 3 fine officials working this game today.
And they are experienced. I really like them as a threesome. They let the kids play, but they control it if it gets too physical. They are Brian Hageberger, screwed that up from Allendale, Jerry Armstrong from Lansing, Darrell Woodreich from Hudsonville.
Many offensive boards and unable to convert are the Cougars, but they draw the foul. This one will be a shooting foul as Abby Rodriguez commits her first foul, team second. Mallory Sewell at the line, shooting 2.
Sue is a 6-footer.
Sewell splits the pair. We have a lane violation.
Don't see that often. I think in the NBA, you get to be in there for about 3 seconds. I don't think I've ever called one in the history of the league.
Well, Sewell makes that one count as she hits the second chance at the second free throw. It's 4-2 Muskegon. Gene, Ron Welch has been the longtime coach over there, done very well for Kalamazoo Valley. In the men's, just getting inducted in the NJCAA is Dick Schultz. And Dick Schultz is 32 years, had 650 wins, ranks him number 29 career amongst all junior college coaches.
Well, we got some veterans here today, and
Yes.
because it's the reason this program has been strong for years.
Ron Welch has done a wonderful job with the women's program at Kalamazoo Valley for many, many years. Now Brown, top of the key, works in the lane, passes back out to Gears. Rodriguez back to Gears. 9 on the shot clock. Now Rodriguez, three-point shot, a little bit short. Rebounded by Martinez. Quickly ahead to Sewell, little left-hand layup, doesn't go. Rodriguez is called for the foul. 2 quick fouls on Rodriguez. Less than 3 minutes into the game.
Cougars still looking for their first basket. They have 2 free throws.
Coach Recknagel needs to counter and get Rodriguez out of the game with 2 fouls.
2 fouls in roughly 2.5 minutes is not a very good pace.
It isn't. Katie McKinnon checks in for the Jayhawks. Now Kirk passes in to Leach. 3-point shot doesn't go. Offensive board by Sewell, no. Another board, no. And then fouled from behind. Kirk will go to the line to shoot 2 as K Valley is controlling the boards early in this game. Now Weirda becomes the second Jayhawk with 2 fouls. And still 3 minutes has not come off the clock yet. Kirk makes the first free throw. McBride checks in for Weirda. And Kirk makes both free throws. And we're tied at 4. K Valley still has not hit one from the field. All 4 are free throws. Now Brown.
K Valley in his own defense.
And a travel.
Second turnover for the Jayhawks.
The crowd in attendance tonight is well represented from the Kalamazoo area.
Yes.
You'll get that when you have some very strong success like they have.
Yes, nationally ranked, 17 wins. Makes it easier to drive up here, John.
Yes, it does. And Sewell unable to finish. Nice strong rebound by Gears. McBride from the free throw line, good. Martinez. Sewell. Back over to Martinez, driving the lane. Puts it up and in. Nice little move by Selena.
Took almost 4 minutes to get their first basket, John.
McBride pass is partially blocked and stolen by Sewell. A nice drive by Adamski. Adamski gets the little scoop.
Kalamazoo likes to run.
K Valley takes their first lead, 8-6. 15:30 left to go first half. Now a 3-point shot off the back of the iron by Kernot. Offensive board by Gears. McBride for 3. A little bit short. Kirk with the rebound. Offensive board by Sewell. Ball's knocked around. Taylor Brown comes around with it. Gears. 3-point shot. A 2-point. Just inside the arc. 2 points for Gears. We're tied at 8. Sewell with a rebound. Sewell's such a factor down in the post so far, Gene.
She's aggressive.
Martinez. 3-point shot. Adamski.
Kalamazoo loves to put that ball up, and very athletic team. You can see why they're nationally ranked.
Now Gears along the baseline is fouled. First foul on K Valley. And that'll go against the post player, Sewell. Gears at the line shooting 2.
14:09 left here in the first period. Yeah, good crowd up there. See the Recknagels and there to support their son, Rob, the coach of the team.
Gears hits the second free throw. Adamski. He killed her. And travel. Gene, you mentioned it before the broadcast. Cape Valley sure does have some height on that team.
Yes, they do. You can put 2 or 3 6-footers in there, and the center at 6'3". Our little 5'8" Jayhawk power forwards are at a big disadvantage physically.
That they are. Allison Kirk commits her first foul, team second. Gears back at the line, shooting 2. Crystal hits the first free throw. Chance to tie it with her second. And we're tied at 11. Adamski down low, and we have an offensive foul here. That will go against Rachel Parker, her first.
Use her body to position, shove the defender away, and that's a good call.
Check that, killed her. Called for the foul. Jayhawks, no problem breaking some of that full court press. 13:20 left to go first half. Now Brown in the paint, travels.
Boy, Brown had that 10-foot shot. She had it open and she hesitated, and boy, you got to take those.
Yes.
If you're open, take that shot.
Adamski. Martinez. Adamski, a little pass down low. Killed her, uses the glass, it's good.
Killed her at 6 foot left-handed. She made that pivot off the glass. That's a nice move.
Now 3-point shot by Brown, in and out. Kirk with the rebound. Killed her. And we have a whistle as Killed her was fouled.
You know, these big girls can run too, John, and that makes them so valuable because this team likes to get up and down. They could probably play with about a 10-second shot clock.
Killed her makes the first free throw.
Killed her out of Goebbels High School.
Killed her makes them both. A 4-point lead for the Cougars. Gears. McBride, far side, 3-point shot. Off the iron. Strong rebound by Kirk. Cross-court pass, Froberg. Now Froberg pulls the trigger on a Trey, and it's good.
Difficult in that corner, but she laid it in there for a big 3, John. This is a good basketball team.
Pass down low, and finishing off is McKinnon. And we have a timeout. 11:48 left to go first half. It's Cape Valley 18, Muskegon 13. Back here at Bartels Roy Gymnasium, John R. Gene Young listening to Mick Jagger of the Stones give us a little bit of entertainment during that break. Shot by Adamski is rebounded by McKinnon. McBride. Kernot, little pass in, down in the post. There's Gears, turnaround jumper, too strong. There's an offensive board by McKinnon, and McKinnon is called for the travel.
My question is this, why doesn't he call that It's right in front of it.
A rebuttal by Coach Recknagel. Thought the officials may, on the position there, may have had a better view of the travel. Gears called for the foul. That's her first. Team sixth.
John, if we have some listeners, where were they when the Beatles landed in New York for the Ed Sullivan Show? And if they remember that, they're over 50 years old. They may be over 60.
That's right. That's right. I think I was 7 or 8. Little third grader. Well, my parents allowed me to watch the Ed Sullivan Show. We thought that was pretty neat.
Yeah. And you had a black and white TV.
Yes, we did.
Probably about, what, 15, 17 inches?
Yep. My dad used to talk about those radical long-haired people.
That will never be able to make a living.
That's right. There's a drive by Brown. Uses the glass. In and out. Sewell with a rebound. Froberg drives the lane. Will go to the line to shoot two as she is fouled. Gears called for her second foul. She becomes the third Jayhawk to commit 2 fouls. And we're not even halfway through the first half.
You got to give her credit. She stepped in front of her to take a charge, and she was just about a second too late and didn't have her feet planted and got the call.
Froberg makes the first free throw.
Well, you can see him stand in that free throw deal. The 6-footers from Kalamazoo and the 5'7" and 8ers from MCC.
She splits the pair. That possibly may change down the road there, Gene. I know you were talking to a student athlete that has a little bit more height than 5'6" or 5'7".
Yeah,
that
she's just a shade under 6 foot out of Cedar Springs.
So a little bit of height for the future Jayhawk teams. Pass down low, tipped. The left-hand layup is good by McKinnon. Pass ahead to Froberg, far wing. She kicks it back out to Martin. Good defense by the Jayhawks. 10 on the shot clock. Now Martin, little spin move in the paint. Leans in and is called for the offensive foul. That'll be Martin's first, team's fourth. Cougars extend the defense into the backcourt. No problems there by the Jayhawks. In the corner, long shot doesn't go for Weirda. Crossover, dribble, Weirda with a rebound. And a reach-in foul will be on K Valley. That'll be on Martinez, her first foul.
Jayhawks with 7, and for K Valley, that's their 5th. We're at 8:58, first half. Well played first half.
Whistle on the near side. It's another K Valley foul. This one's on Taylor Leach. Her first, team 6th. This K Valley is starting to rack up a few fouls. It's a 4-point lead for the 20th ranked Cougars. Rodriguez back in the game. Pass. Dished out to Gears. Muskegon with all 3 players that have 2 fouls back in the game, trying to get some things going. 7 on the shot clock.
Yeah, you have to gamble when you're playing a team like this. You got to have your best players in there. If you save them and put them in when you're 15, 20 down, it doesn't be
maybe too late. You're right. In and out. Rebounded by Sewell. Froberg pulls up the shot. Off the back of the iron, offensive board, and losing it to Rodriguez with some good hands.
41, Bristol's in.
And Brown will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 as she was fouled. That's on Leach. Gene, you probably enjoyed the opening ceremonies of the Olympics last night. It's quite a fabulous show.
It was very well done. They had a little glitch at the beginning, but you know, it's like our TV stations in the United States to find something wrong with Russia. There's not a lot of love between those two countries. We got back. Sandy's grandson plays for Grand Valley. They beat Michigan State in hockey. Now that's club hockey, not the varsity hockey. And that was like them winning a national championship.
Very nice.
3-1, and all the teams had very good kids that played high school hockey and junior hockey, and it was a well-played game. Georgetown Arena, right across from the Grand Valley campus.
Locally in the high school ranks, a little bit of a changing of the guard this year as the East Puffer Rockets knocked off the Sailors 5-0 recently, and that's usually been the top has usually been owned by the Sailors over the years and the schedule they play, but East Puffer winning just this week.
I guess there was a capacity crowd and big rivalry there, and that's good to see another sport excelling like that.
Well, you can't have a rivalry unless both teams are winning, and Mona Shores had really dominated it for many years. Froberg. Little pass into Sewell, little dish, it's good.
We're down to 7-minute mark, first half, 7 minutes to play. Good drive.
Nice drive by Brown.
Jayhawks are hanging in there, John. They're really playing well this afternoon against a nationally ranked team.
Outside shot doesn't go. Nice rebound by McKinnon. Official timeout as Brown's shoelace had come untied. Little safety concern, official timeout.
Do you have 52 on your roster, John, from Kalamazoo?
Yes, Akua Bobo.
Okay, I just had her at 42.
Right, there was a number change there, and we'll have to find out if it's any relation to Reese Puffer's Brian Bobo.
Yes, yes.
I know he has a daughter and was looking in the community college ranks and other D2, D3 ranks. She was an athlete. We'll have to find out from some of the Kalamazoo coaches at halftime.
Exciting to see Mark Hughes residing in California having a son. Boy, just he can't have a kid that old. Well, you know, Mark's not a youngster anymore.
No, he isn't. Outside shot doesn't go. He was on that 89 national championship Michigan team.
That's 25 years ago.
That it is. We have a foul on Bobo. Her first. 6:02 left first half. Pass down low, Gears puts it up, doesn't go. Bobo with a rebound. Long pass. ahead. And Froberg travels.
A lot of traveling call, more than normal, and
Call of the day.
yes.
Three-quarter court pressure here by the Cougars. Granat. Brown, far wing. Dribbles into the paint, kicks it back out. Rodriguez pulls a trigger on a three and hits it. Jayhawks take their first lead in quite a while. Turnaround jumper is good by Kirk.
Rodriguez out of Shelby High School. Always good basketball in Shelby.
Rodriguez three-point shot. Nice offensive board by Weirda. Now Brown pulls the trigger on a tray and she hits. Taylor Brown says, I can shoot that three also.
4:40 to play in this first half, 4:40.
On the baseline, Martinez is fouled. Should go line to shoot a 1-and-1. Foul is called on Allie Weirda, number 3.
Yep, yeah. Coach has to get her out there. You don't want to pick up number 4 in the first half.
Right.
She'll sit the rest of this half, and McBride, who's played quite well
That she
in
has.
her time, enters the game. So hopefully you don't miss much by that substitution.
Martinez free throw shot, in and out, rebounded by McBride. Now Kernot. Brown. Drive by Brown, left-hander's good.
Nice move.
She passed on the outside shot. Jean did a nice drive, nice little left-hand layup. Reverse layup is good by Kirk.
You don't see that much. That is an excellent move. Used the backboard, reversed it up, and Kalamazoo answers.
Rodriguez. Cross-court pass. We have a whistle. Foul on Muskegon. That'll be on McBride, her first. Muskegon by 2, 3:46 left to go first half. Crossover dribble drive. Martinez. Passes into Kirk. Kirk unable to keep it. Loses control of it. Nice little steal by Gears. And McBride out of control. She loses it to Martinez. Bounce pass and another steal. 3 turnovers, Gene.
Yes.
Hey, UCLA!
Approaching 3 minutes to go in the half. Jayhawks by 2.
Coach Ecknick calls UCLA a play. Let's see what happens.
Isn't that a dunk by Lou Alcindor?
Yeah. Or Bill Walton, either one.
Brown, nice move. She puts it in and she's fouled. 13 points this first half for Taylor Brown. She'll go to the line as the foul will be against the Kilder. Number 2 against the Kilder. That was a nice controlled move by
Yes.
Taylor Brown.
I tell you what's impressive is she's right-handed, and her last 2 baskets have been left-handed.
Jayhawks now with a 5-point lead over the 20th ranked Cougars of K-Valley. Hard shot. Ball put back up and in for
Wow.
Adamski.
We had 2 Jayhawks that grabbed at it. Should have had the rebound. That bad defensive laps in there to give them a layup.
Brown, near wing, little bounce pass into Gears. Gears, too hard off the glass. Adamski drives through 2 defenders and draws the foul.
You know, one thing impresses me about the Cougars of Kalamazoo Valley, John, is they drive to the basket. I mean, they're not flat-footed. They drive, and they drive in a crowd. They get hit, they get bumped, and they're very physical players, very talented athletically. Of course, nothing replaces that 6'3", 6 foot, 6 foot if you can put them across the front line.
Adamski hits the first free throw. And she makes them both.
Be a big, Taylor.
2 minutes left. Kernot driving right, dishes off over to Rodriguez. Kernot, 10 on the shot clock. Cutting across the lane, laying it up, does not go for McDonald. Adamski. And Martinez shuffles the feet on the near side. 1:34 left to go first half. Jayhawks by 1. Kernot, checked by Adamski. Now Brown. Pass into McKinnon. McKinnon loses the ball out of bounds.
Those unforced errors, John, you don't want to have too many of them and still be in the ball game. We're down to 1:10, 1:10 to play in the first half.
Martin working on Brown. Martinez. 10 on the shot clock. Now Martin. Kicks it out. Cochran off the iron. Offensive board by Sewell, and she gets the putback.
That's what height does for you, John.
K-Valley retaking the lead by 1, 31-30. 35 seconds left, first half.
Florida, Taylor.
Brown.
Florida. Florida.
Pass down low, ball knocked out of bounds. Still Muskegon ball with 9 on the shot clock.
Double stack. Cut hard.
Brown to inbound.
Coming.
Pass in, shot does not go. Offensive board, now Kernot spots up for a 3, she hits it! Sonny's first bucket of the day, and it's a tray. Martinez in the corner is Cochran. Back out to Martinez. Martinez answers with a 3. And Muskegon wants a timeout with 2 seconds left to go on the clock. 34-33, K-Valley takes the lead. We'll be right back. That was one of Gene Young's favorite bands, Blue Oyster Cult, playing Don't Fear the Reaper. K-Valley to inbound. 3.4 seconds left. Adamski to inbound. In the corner, long three-point shot, doesn't go. Ball tipped around. And we're at halftime here at Bartell's Rhodey Gymnasium. An exciting first half. The Jayhawks down by 1, 34-33. You're watching Jayhawk basketball right here on MCC TV.
This is Gene Young, and we're at halftime with assistant coach Sandra Bush. And Sandra, you're playing the 20th ranked team in the nation, 17-4. I'll tell you what, we've had a few cancellations. I haven't seen the Jayhawks in a while, but that's a great half of basketball you just got done playing.
Yes, wonderful, great half. We like what the Lady Jayhawks are doing right now, executing very well on offense, playing good help side defense, getting down the floor, making things happen. We had a couple of charges too, about 2 or 3 of them.
My headphone just started to work. Can you hear me? You can't?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, we're on now. But we talked about, if people missed it, how great the Jayhawks have played this first half. What do you have to do? It's a big, strong team. They're very talented. What do you have to do to win this ball game? Because you got a chance to win it.
Well, what we have to do, we have to continue to execute well on offense. We need to sprint back. They like to run. One of the things, they are a good offensive team. They like to get down in transition and score a lot of points. We need to sprint back with them, and we need to make sure that we box out their post players. We're undersized right now.
Okay, it's been pretty much offensively the Taylor Brown show. She has 14 of your 33 points. You know, I would just mention talking to or John Arter at our break. She made 2 left-handed layups. She's right-handed. Boy, when you've got confidence in both hands, it makes shooting layups pretty darn easy, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it does. One thing we're doing right now, which I like, is we're attacking the paint. We're taking the ball to the hoop, and I think that's something different that Kalamazoo isn't used to seeing us doing. We're not selling for that three-point shot. We're trying to attack the paint and make them play a little bit of defense.
You know, when the first time had a free throw and they lined up against a couple of 6-footers, they're not only 6 foot tall, they're big young ladies, you know,
Yes.
and well athletic. And your little 5'7" girls look so tiny, but you know, they got to box out, and if they get in between them and the basket and keep them, they can get those rebounds and keep this Cougar team to 1 shot. And that's going to be a real key, I think, the second half.
We're playing well together as a team. I don't know if you remember that last play when they threw the ball to Sonny, and Sonny just kind of tapped it to one of our players, and we hit the shot. So we're playing together. We're having good vision, making aware of where the open spots are at, and we're getting in those gaps.
Yeah, I think the real key also in the second half is a couple of your kids picked up 2 fouls pretty early.
Yes.
Rob did a nice job of rotating, and your kids off the bench, McBride, and they played very well in their minutes. And, of course, that's what their job is. If he can keep them on the floor and give them a little break or so, but not have them foul out and play to the end of the game, that gives you another chance to win this
Katie
game.
McKinnon and Q McBride have been doing a really good job. Katie's been boxing out really well. She's been doing the small little things that nobody really pays attention to. And Q's coming in right now and just really being a good addition to the team as well.
Well, developing depth is really a key, and let's hope you can pull out what a big win if you can knock off a nationally ranked team.
We want this one, Gene.
You got some good recruits in the facility today. Everything seems to be going your way. So have a great second half, Sandy Bush.
Yep, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We welcome play-by-play announcer John Arter in for the second half. John, how about a victory today? Let's call a victory in about 25, 30 minutes.
That was an exciting first half. The Jayhawks and the Cougars, and we expect more of the same as we start the second half. K-Valley with the ball. Taylor Brown chases that loose ball, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. No foul on the call. She was double teamed on the near side. Nice interview with assistant coach Sandra Bush.
Yes, Sandra really has good rapport with these young ladies, and she's a good, loyal assistant to Rob Recknagel.
Kernot nails a 3 to start the second half. That's her second tray of the night. Jayhawks by 2.
Be big, be quick.
Adamski. 3-point shot. Leach in and out. Offensive board by Kirk. The putback is good.
Hey, we're back 5 next one. We're back 5 next one.
Kernot leaves it for Rodriguez. Taylor Brown, who had 14 points in the first half. Little spin move in the paint, puts it in. Wow.
Boy, there's a nice moves. She's got 16 points, John Arter. 16 of the Jayhawks 38.
Over and back. Martinez was able to save it, but then she had to step over the line and was called immediately for over and back. It's a turnover. Jayhawk ball. Yes, Gene, she did have a great first half. 14 points. Nice rebounds.
Only 5 out of 8 from the floor.
That's over 50%.
Yes.
Good shooting. Now Brown down low. Looking for help. There's Rodriguez in the paint. Dishes back out to Brown. Brown with a little push shot off to the left. Whistle underneath. And Rodriguez is called for her third foul.
That hurt. For under 2 minutes on in the second half, and a real key player, Rodriguez, picks up her third, and Coach Reckner was going to have to take her to the bench.
He will, as Katie McKinnon will check in for Rodriguez. Adamski drives along the right side, pulls up, shot in and out. McKinnon with a rebound.
42, execute.
Granat, checked closely by Adamski. There's Gears, a little turnaround, puts the shot up, and she's fouled. She'll go line to shoot 2 as Allison Kirk commits her second foul. Gears at the line. She had 5 points in the first half. A little too soft off the front of the iron.
Here's a young lady, their leading scorer and rebounder, that has to take her 5'8" frame up against 6-footers to 6'3".
Second free throw, rebounded by Kirk. 0 for 2 at the line here in the second half. Sewell lays it up and in. Tied at 38. McKinnon. Pass is tipped and stolen by Martinez.
Over there, that's terrible. That's a layup. Playing a really good team and making really stupid.
Leach. 17 minutes left in the game.
John, they got to match him or stay close to him, and then hopefully can pull away at the end. But you can't get down by 8 or 10 at this stage of the game, so they got to start matching baskets with him.
Taylor Brown for 3.
Boy, she is hot.
Martinez leans in, draws the foul. Will go line to shoot 2 as the foul is on McKinnon. It's the first one on Katie. Martinez will go line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. We're tied at 41.
Run it again. Keep running it.
Martinez good on both.
42. Hey, Allie.
Granat. Weirda. And a foul on the interior. That will go against Taylor Leach. That's number 3 on Taylor. Second team foul. Brown to inbound. Gets it in before the 5-second count to Weirda. McKinnon drives the baseline. Shot doesn't go. There's an offensive board by Gears. And Gears loses the ball out of bounds. Cougar ball.
That's all right. Good battle. Tee it up.
Kirk. Sewell down low. Left-hand layup is good. Tough to stop.
Good strength. Left-handed, uses the glass. That's a good power move.
Granat to Werda. And Muskegon wants a timeout. 15:29 left to go in the game. It's Kalamazoo Valley 44, Muskegon 41. You're watching Jayhawk basketball on MCC TV. Muskegon ball. Brown inbounds.
42, run it. Quick. Let's go. It's gotta be quick.
Granat. Pass down low is knocked out of bounds by Kirk. Will still be Jayhawk ball with 6 on the shot clock. Pass into McKinnon, now Brown, far corner, 3-point shot. Sewell with a rebound.
Get stop. Get stop.
Good defense by K Valley. Shot doesn't go for Sewell. Weirda came up with a rebound. Brown passes on the tray. Pass in down low. There's Gears. Leans up and is called for the travel. $14:40 left to go.
Come on, play defense. Don't let her touch it, Crystal.
Adamski. Martin. Pass into the post, and Sewell is fouled. Gears is called on the foul. That's number 3 on Crystal. Becomes the 3rd Jayhawk player with 3 fouls.
Well, you got one of your real valuable players, John, having to come out of the game, and Rob's going to probably pay this last 14 minutes, keep rotating to keep any of his regulars from fouling out of the game.
Adamski cans the baseline jumper. Granat with the drive, left hand layup doesn't go, ball's tipped around and saved there by McKinnon. Gears called for the travel.
Okay, I got you. Hey, we're 41. You're in next time, Katie. Get stops. Let's go. Tee it up.
Adamski to Martinez. And Gears is now called for her 4th foul. McBride will check in. Bounce pass into Sewell. Sewell converts.
Sewell left-handed and big body there. It's hard to stop her when she goes towards the basket, John.
Coach Recknagel of Muskegon wants a timeout. 13:44 left to go. It's K Valley by 7, 48-41. Back to the action. John Arter, Gene Young. K Valley and Muskegon. The 20th ranked Cougars have a 7-point lead over the Jayhawks. Behind the back dribble by Kernan. Now McBride. Far wing. Shot is good.
McBride off the bench has played very well. Got to get a couple stops now. Got to get a couple stops.
Adamski. Over to Martin. 2-3 zone defense for the Jayhawks.
Finish your possession. Come on, work.
Ball knocked away and stolen by McKinnon.
Let's go, 41. Play. Be confident.
Kernot. Pass into McKinnon. McKinnon puts the shot up, doesn't go. There's the rebound by Sewell. Adamski the other way. Pass dished off, knocked out of bounds. Still K Valley ball. Martinez to inbound. Adamski.
Quick shifts, quick shifts. Dead.
Martinez. Back to Adamski. 7 on the shot clock. Martinez, 3-point shot, rebounded by McBride. Taylor Brown. She travels
She
on the
threw
wing.
the ball before she moved her feet.
They never travel. Their footwork's not perfect down there, I promise you. Let's get it both ways. Come on.
Jayhawk turnover. Cougars bring the ball down court.
Walk.
Turnaround jumper is good by DeKilder.
These 6-footers doing that inside pass, John, it's hard to stop that. They're so big and strong.
McBride, 3-point shot off the iron. There's an offensive board there by Rodriguez. Brown drives the lane. Shot does not go. And a reach-in foul will be called on Taylor Brown.
A little frustration shot on her miss, so she thought she would well away at the ball and struck one of the players. Her third personal.
Martinez passes on the tray. Inbound pass to Kurt. Adamski, shot in and out. And we have an offensive foul, which will go against Kirk. That's number 3 on Allison. Three-point shot by Kernot. There's the offensive board by Brown. Ball knocked out of bounds by Cave Valley. Muskegon ball.
11:15 remaining in this ball game. Nice crowd this afternoon, John Arter, and you
Yes.
mentioned Kalamazoo brought a big fan club. Of course, if you got a nationally ranked team and a 17-4 record, they're easy to foul.
Yes, they are.
The roads are finally clear, I think.
Yes, in some places anyways. And a foul's on Martinez. Rodriguez makes the first free throw. Abby now has 6 for the game. Second shot is also good. Martinez near side. Boy, a nice almost steal by McBride, but K Valley ends up with the ball.
Jump ball. Good hustle by the Jayhawks. Good hustle.
Possession arrow favor the Jayhawks. I want to thank that MCC TV crew doing a great job today. Our camera persons, Christian Verablik on the camera in the second half. And it was Dylan Lewis in that first half giving great shots of Jayhawk basketball. Of course, they're all under the direction of Neelan Bradley in the booth, our director.
He's a good man, good man. Good people here. Make our job easier, John.
Yes, they do. Now Kernot. Outside shot does not go. There's an offensive board. Cutting across the lane is McKinnon. Does not finish. Hits at the ball, gets the ball again. And called for the travel. She shuffled her feet down there in the post. 10:21 left.
This will go down as maybe the most travels called in a community college women's game. They just seem to be happy with that call.
Jayhawks stay in that 2-3 zone. It's forcing K-Valley to take some outside shots, and they're not hitting them right now. Well, there's an outside shot, doesn't go. Rodriguez with the rebound. I think the Jayhawks will stay right in that 2-3 zone as long as they're having the Cougars miss. Pass quickly ahead. Picked up there. A nice little fake by DeKilder, and she lays it in.
Seven-point lead. Cougars. Jayhawks with the ball. They need to score. They got to keep this game within striking distance. Keep this game within striking distance.
Kernot back into McKinnon, and McKinnon is fouled from behind. That is on Leach. That's number 4 on Taylor Leach. Sewell checks in for Leach. McBride inbound for the Jayhawks. McKinnon a little short. Rebound by DeKilder. Sewell leans in, puts it in off the board. 14 points for Mallory. 9 minutes left. McBride puts the shot up, doesn't go. Adamski with the rebound, quickly ahead. Sewell is fouled. She'll go line to shoot 2 as Taylor Brown commits her 4th foul. Taylor's a little frustrated out there, Gene.
Yes.
She needs just a little bit of a break before number 5 appears. She's played hard all game.
Well, she's been, her first half was brilliant offensively, and, she's going up against the 6-footers, and there's a little shoving and positioning and what have you, and she's not able to get those creases on those drives to get those shots off, and you do get a little frustrated. And
yes. Sewell misses both free throws. Kernot with a rebound. 8.5 minutes left. McBride. Brown drives the lane, puts the shot up, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Yes, the foul is on Sewell. That's only the 2nd foul on Mallory. Team 6th of the second half. Taylor good on the first free throw, now has 20 points for the game. Brown makes them both. Froberg, near wing. Puts the shot up, doesn't go. Nice box out there by McBride.
yeah, she did the right thing.
Taylor Brown, near wing. Rodriguez. Brown. Six on the shot clock. McBride pulls the trigger on a tray, in and out. Adamski. And the Muskegon reach-in foul will be Muskegon's 7th of the half. It'll be a 1-and-1 as Rodriguez commits her 4th foul.
John, I see the much heralded Jayhawk sound setting up over there with the drums and things, and I think we're going to get a little live music in this second game.
Very nice touch here that's been done for the last
Yes.
2 or 3 years. The Jayhawk sound usually covers either the men's or the women's.
Yep.
And when they cover one, the following game they'll cover the other. In and out, Gears with a rebound. 3 Jayhawk players playing with 4 fouls, and one has 3, so 7:17 left to go in the game. McBride, far wing. Trying to force a pass in, and it's stolen. Adamski, little bounce pass. Froberg puts it up and in.
There's that fast break. They're very quick.
Official timeout as Kernot needs to tie up those laces. Gears. Little spin move. Puts a shot up and in. Nice move there by Crystal Gears.
She's been held in check today, but she's got someone 4 or 5 inches taller and probably about 40 pounds heavier Gardner. That does make a difference.
Sure does. Pass into Sewell. Adamski. Martinez, far side, 3-point shot. Rebounded by Gears, and we have a foul. Martinez called for the foul. That's number 3 on Selena. They'll walk the distance to the other end of the court, and Crystal Gears will get the 1-and-1. Opportunity to score while the clock has stopped at 6:15. Gears makes the first free throw. Gears splits the pair. Offensive board by Rodriguez, and the putback is good.
Got it down to 4, John. Plenty of time. We're just a few ticks from 6 minutes. 6 minutes to play in this ball game.
Jayhawks stay in that 2-3 zone that's been so effective here in the second half. Adamski, far side. Pass in down low. Nice move. DeKilder cannot make it go. Brown with a rebound for the Jayhawks. Brown on the near wing. Puts the shot up, and it's good.
Boy, there's touch. She's hot today. Taylor Brown, 20, how many, John?
23 points here for the game.
Points.
9 here in the second half. And it's a 2-point game. Now Cochran pulls up a 3. Big basket by Stephanie Cochran. Rodriguez. Granat, 3-point shot off the back of the iron. There's an offensive board by Rodriguez. Brown, 3-point shot, too strong. Sewell with a rebound. 2 good looks at the 3. 3-point shots, just didn't drop that trip down. And K-Valley wants a timeout with 4:38 left to go in the game. They lead over Muskegon 59-54. John Arter and Gene Young back here at Bartels Roy Gymnasium. We've had a very exciting game here in the first of 2 games as the Jayhawk women's basketball team has taken the 20th ranked Cougars of K-Valley to the limit. They're within 5 points with 4:38 left to go in the game. Now K-Valley with the ball. Adamski, Cochran. 7 on the shot clock. Martinez back out to Adamski. Oh, and Adamski leans into the defender and gets the call. Kernat called for the foul, her first. And Adamski will shoot 3. Adamski misses the first free throw. Second shot in and out. I guess that was a nice foul, Gene.
Yes. Especially if she misses this one.
And she gets the third one.
Better than a 3-point play, but Jayhawks have got to get some points on this possession. Got to stay within striking distance.
Gears on the far wing, dishes off to Kernat. Kernat pulls the trigger on a 3. Just short, but there's an offensive board by Rodriguez. McBride for 3. Jayhawks within 3 points, 3:52 left. Staying in that 2-3 zone. How effective that's been here in the second half for the Jayhawks. Now Cochran. She answers with a 3 from the far side.
Cochran says, I own this space. Especially if you don't come out and get your hand up.
Kernat, little bounce pass to Rodriguez. Reverse layup is good. 3:17 left. Adamski. Bounce pass back out to Sewell. 12 on the shot clock. Martinez with the drive. Shot too hard. Rebounded by Kernat. Under 3 to go. Pass into Gears. Gears over the taller defender. And Sewell gets the rebound. Long pass ahead to Martinez. She'll slow it down, get some of those seconds off the clock. Coach Ryan Welch says, let's take some time off that clock. They're up by 4, 2:24 left to go here in the game. Pass in to Kirk, and Kirk commits the foul from behind.
I think that's her 4th.
Yes, it is. They'll walk the distance. The clock stops at 2:18. A 4-point lead. The Jayhawks have a chance to get a little bit closer here.
This time it shows how critical free throws are, John. 2 made free throws are just like a
basket.
You got it.
Gears at the line, shooting the 1-and-1. Off the iron, here's an offensive board. And quickly tied up is Brown, Taylor Brown. It'll be Cougar ball.
That's a herder. You miss the free throw, and then you get the rebound and tied up, and you lose your possession. So Jayhawks, they need a steal. They need a steal here.
Martinez across the midcourt line. Cougars just happy to take some time off the clock. Approaching 2 minutes to go. Adamski is fouled. She will line to shoot a 1-and-1 as she was fouled by Kernat. Sani's second foul.
A foul at this stage is only good when she misses her free throws. If she makes them, and she does.
She makes the first one.
41, go.
She splits the pair. And there's an offensive board by Sewell.
Ball pressure.
A little bit of four-corner offense here for the Cougars. Taking some time off that clock.
Finish the possession.
15 on the shot clock.
Quick. Here we go.
Cochran. 7 on the shot clock. Adamski. Sewell Baseline shot is rebounded there by Weirda. Rodriguez cross-court pass over to Weirda in the far corner. Pass into Gears down low. Gear puts it up and in. Nice move by Gears. How about that? 3-point game, 1:12 left.
Need a turnover or a steal. Don't want them to get any more points on the board, John. You got to stop them right here.
Next foul is a double bonus for K Valley. The next Muskegon foul. They're staying in that 2-3 zone. They have plenty of time to get back in this game. They don't need a foul. Cochran pushes the ball back. 5 on the shot clock. Adamski, a long 3-point shot is good.
That is a neck breaker right there. What a great shot.
A 3-point basket by Adamski. And we have 46 seconds left. Jayhawks call a timeout. They're down by 6, 67-61. Muskegon to inbound. 46 seconds left. They're down by 6. Need a couple of threes to get back in this one. Kernot with a drive. Too hard off the backboard. And Kirk with a rebound and a quick foul by Kernot. Number 3 on Sani.
Hey, 41, we gotta go fast. Draw kick.
Kirk hits the first free throw.
Sure, just push and go. Just get it going.
Kirk misses the second. McBride. Offensive board by Gears. Gears puts the putback. It doesn't go. She's fouled. Foul will go against Martin. Gears at the line, shooting 2. Crystal misses the first. Off the iron, rebounded by Sewell. And a quick foul. Foul is on Taylor Brown. That is number 5 on Taylor. She'll finish with 23 points. Nice game, Taylor Brown.
Yeah, she played well. Always batting bigger, stronger players, but she's very athletic and not afraid to go towards that basket.
Sewell at the line shooting 2 in the double bonus. Misses the first.
Sue has felt her presence in that middle. Big, strong young lady.
Sewell misses them both. Battle for the rebound goes off the Jayhawks. It'll still be Cougar ball.
Foul, 5. Beat it up. No more foul. Beat it up. 5, defense. Play defense. Finish it. Look to steal. No foul.
Adamski inbounds it out to Kirk. Martin is fouled. That is on Abby Rodriguez, number 5 on Abby. She'll finish with 11 points today.
Valley's purpose is just to take time off the clock, get this ball game over. Community College say, got to foul them. Hope they miss. Hope we can gain control.
Martin at the line, shooting 2. Makes the first. And the second shot is also good by Martin.
Roll it. Let's go.
McBride, top of the key. 3-point shot, a little bit short. It's K-Valley ball. 8 seconds left. Sewell. And that's going to do it here as the buzzer goes off here at Bartels Roy Gymnasium. The K-Valley Community College Cougars winning 70-61 over the Jayhawks. Cougars are now 10-1 in Western Conference play, 18-4 overall, while the Jayhawks dropped to 4-6 and 11-9 overall, Gene.
Yes. In a loss, you got to see some strong points, and the team played well.
Yes.
Recknagel's brought this team a long ways. Didn't have a lot of time to recruit. Didn't even know who his players were for a few weeks, and this team is very competitive. They played a national ranked team, as we said many times, and they played their hearts out and just didn't have it at the end. And still a great ball game for the Jayhawks.
Yes, we want to thank our MCC TV crew, our camera persons of Dylan Lewis and Christian Verreblik, our director in the booth, Neelan Bradley, all under the direction of Rod Van Nortwick. That's the end of the first game, 70-61, K-Valley women winning. And we have the second game, the nightcap, coming up in about 20 minutes. This is John Arter for Gene Young saying see you then for Jayhawk basketball.